Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game between Apollo Bratislava and Dornbirn Indians. Let me introduce starting lineup of Apollo Bratislava. Second base number 10, Martin Brunegraf. Left field number 5, Michal Noga. First base number 69, Alexander Václavy. Catcher number 71, Matej Rudohradský. DH number 45, Anthony Barreto. Third base number 81, Michal Ešmír. Shortstop number 7, Matej Škerlec. Right field number 23, Matúš Repaský. Center field number 64, Adam Zacko. Starting pitcher number 19, Jakub Ižolt. And rest of the team. Now let me introduce starting lineup of Dornbirn Indians. Left field number 84, Ferdinand Obed. DH number 7, Shotaro Usui. Shortstop number 9, Graham Luthor. Center field number 22, Chris Quires. Catcher number 5, Bruno Gojkovic. Third base number 8, Marcel Diener. First base number 21, Moritz Riedman. Second base number 4, Marcel Jager. Right field number 18, Jochen Pfister. Starting pitcher, it's number 7, Shotaro Usui. And rest of the team. Now let me introduce umpires of the game. Home plate umpire, Michel Roman. First base umpire, Gabor Nemet. And third base umpire, Milan Nováček. And now please stand up for the national anthem of Slovakia. National anthem of Austria.
Hello and welcome to all the viewers of our stream. We are about to witness Game 3 of today's program in the Federation Cup. It's the second game for Dornbirn Indians and as well as the home team Apollo Bratislava. Both teams were victorious yesterday in Game 1 of Federation Cup as Apollo Bratislava beat challengers Zurich, who lost earlier today their second game. Now Martin Brunegraf flies one out to center field for out number 1. Brunegraf is the leadoff hitter for Apollo Bratislava. Starting pitcher for Dornbirn Indians is Shotaro Usui. He was the DH in yesterday's game in a win against the Rättvik BSK from Sweden, who also lost their game to start the tournament. Now Michal Noga is batting for Apollo Bratislava, second in the lineup behind Martin Brunegraf with 1 out and bases empty. Usui fires one in for strike. Michal Noga, a left-handed batter against the right-hander, takes ball 2. Only the winner of Federation Cup advances to next year's Confederation Cup. Apollo Bratislava has never achieved such success. They are at least hoping to advance to Saturday's final. So far, the strongest team along with them appears to be the Belgian side, Dorn Spartans, who beat challengers Zurich 7-2 earlier in the afternoon today. Now Michal Noga swings and misses to make it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now Usui takes a timeout. Alexander Václavík is waiting on deck. Now Noga grounds it towards third base, where the play is made by Marcel Tyner, man who hit a home run yesterday in a win against Rättvik BSK. So, 2 outs for Indians. With bases empty, they are now facing number 3 hitter Alexander Václavík as he takes ball 1. Now Václavík grounds one out to third base, where a throw is made, but the first baseman got off the back. So Václavík is safe at first. Some protests are made by the visiting team, but the umpire ruled the runner safe. So the inning extends to Matej Rudohradský. With runner on, he will bat against Usui. We are waiting for the first pitch to Matej Rudohradský, who is now ready, as well as the pitcher Shotaro Usui. Rudohradský takes ball 1 inside. Waiting on deck for Apollo is Tony Barreto. Should Matej Rudohradský reach, he will be the next batter. Ball 2. 2 outs, runner on in the top of the first inning. And Matej takes strike number 1. the runner needs to get back, throw over to first, but no out. So still, runner on first. The count is 2-1. And now ball outside the strike zone. Catching for the Indians is Bruno Gojkovic. Good block by him. So Maciej should get a good fastball to hit, and he did, but he fouled it off. Yesterday, James Contour was on the mound for Apollo Bratislava. He pitched a great game as he secured the victory for Apollo against Zurich in Game 1 of Federation Cup. The home team is aiming to beat the Indians as well. The count is now full. Another foul ball. Doradsky keeps on battling. Payoff pitch by Usui. Ball high. Walk issued by the pitcher. And Maciej Rudoradsky is on for Tony Barreto. So Tony bats with 2 runners on and a chance for an RBI with Alexander Václavík in scoring position at second base. Still 2 outs, 2 runners on for Apollo. Ball way up high. Taken for a ball. Now a pick-off throw, and the runner is safe at second base. A huge lead by Alexander Václavík, but he got back in time. Only just to avoid the tag. It was a close play at second. Ruled safe was the runner. Another ball high. Good take by Barreto. Two and 0. He should get a good pitch to hit next time. He had an RBI yesterday. Tony Barreto against Zurich. Now he has a chance to do it again. He swings and misses. He got a 2-0 fastball, but he swung right through it. And now a ground ball hit to the pitcher, covering to get the out at first base. So we are still waiting for the first run. After scoreless, top of the first, Dornbirn Indians now go on offense as they face Jakubi Žolt, the left-handed pitcher for Apollo Bratislava, also a Slovak national team player. Left-hander now facing lefty Ferdinand Obed as he finds the strike zone with pitch number 2. Ferdinand Obed batting leadoff, same as yesterday in the win against Rättvik. BSK. He takes strike 2 from Jakubi Žolt. He will look to do the same as James Contour yesterday on the mound for Apollo. Now a grounder hit through the infield and through the pitcher himself. So Obed is on board with a hard hit single. It got through the legs of the pitcher. He could not make the play, but it was a hard hit ball and a tough play to make. So Ižolt pitches with a runner on. And now standing in the batter's box, Shotaro Usui, the pitcher. He bunts, and a good bunt. And the runner is safe. Bunt single by Shotaro Usui. 2 runners are on. Not a good start for Jakubi Žolt. But let's give credit to Usui, who placed the bunt ideally. The ball was fielded properly, and the throw the first was not in time in the end. So Graham Luthor now bats with 2 runners on and no outs. Strike 1. This one is also in for a strike. 0-2. Jakubi Žolt needs to get the first out. Infield in double play position. And Luthor swings and misses. Strikeout number 1 for Jakubi Žolt. So 1 out for another dangerous hitter in Chris Squires. Yesterday he was 4 for 5. He swings and misses. He also pitched yesterday as he helped his team beat Rättvik BSK. This one is outside for a ball. Lefty on righty matchup. Ižolt gets it. 2 runners on, 1 out. Squires grounds it foul. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes to number 4 hitter in Indians lineup. Just got a piece of it, was Squires, and it gets past the pitcher. All runners are safe. So an infield single probably for Chris Squires. We will wait and see if it will be scored as an error on the pitcher. It was not the easiest ball to ground, but still the play could have been made. So the bases are loaded with Indians with one out. The batting order turns to Kruno Gojkovic. Still nothing. Ball high by Jakubi Žolt to the Indians catcher. This one is also out for a ball. 2-0. Still cannot find the strike zone. Jakubi Žolt. And it's 3-0. Good patience by Gojkovic. This is in for a strike to make it 3-1. Now Gojkovic will probably think twice about swinging. It's a bases loaded walk, and the first run will score on base on balls as Ferdinand Obed crosses the plate to make it 1-0 Indians. Still bottom of the first. Not a good start by Apollo Bratislava, who now trail by 1 run. Jakubi Žolt is still facing a bases loaded jam. Now he is up against Marcel Tyner. He hit a 3-run home run yesterday in a win against Redvik, so a dangerous hitter. He now is behind in the count, 0-2. And a strikeout for Jakubi Žolt on 3 pitches. Marcel Tyner is out number 2. And now Moritz Riedman will bat. Still only 1 run allowed by Apollo. In this tough situation, bases loaded. And a strike to Moritz Riedman. This time it's a ball. Foul ball behind home plate to make it 1-2. Moritz Riedman now behind in the count. He just got a piece of it. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2 strikes for Jakubi Žolt. He still can get out of this with only allowing 1 run. This ball is popped up in the air. Matej Rudoracký waits for it and he's got it for out number 3. Apollo Bratislava trails only by a run. Michal Ešmír is now betting for Apollo Bratislava in the top half of inning number 2 as he swings at first pitch from Shotaro Usui, and it's popped up and in foul territory. The play is made, catch is made by the first baseman to grab it out of the air. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Shotaro Usui. His team leading 1-0. Apollo escaped the bases loaded jam in the first inning with only allowing 1 run. Usui continues to work and he starts another batter off with strike 1. This time it's a ball to Matej Kerlec. Playing shortstop, batting 7th. He swings and misses. This one is also in for a ball. Apollo has 1 hit so far in this game. This one is grounded. Foul, late swing by Škerlec. And now swing and miss. Shotaro Usui picks up strikeout. It was his first of the ball game. Two outs for Matúš Repasky. He's batting 8th. He fouls 1 off. Matúš playing right field. So far he's hitting 8,000 average in this tournament as he was 1 for 1 yesterday. Behind him, Adam Zacko is getting ready on deck. 0-2. Usui ahead in the count. Good job by Repasky to make solid contact. The ball is driven to left field where it's caught on the run by the left fielder for out number 3. Jakubi Žolt continues to work. He's now up against Marcel Jäger. Apollo Bratislava trails by a run in the bottom of the second. As a swing and miss and a strikeout for Jakub Izold. Strikeout number 3 for him. As he gets Marcel Jäger swinging. Jakub Izold starts another batter with ball 1. Base is empty. Swing and miss to make it even at 1-1. Batting for the Indians now is Jochen Pfister, the right fielder, batting 9th. Now he puts one in the air and over the head of the third baseman for a single. Michal Schmier could not get the glove on it. It was over his glove and over his head, even though he jumped. So with Ferdinand Obed batting, Jakub Izold has to deal with the runner on first base. Now a foul ball. Ferdinand Obed hit a single in the first inning. He also scored the only run of this game. One out, runner on. The ball is grounded, possible double play. One out is made at second base. Leadoff runner is gone. Pitcher's choice or fielder's choice out. As Jakub Izold gets the lead runner. Two outs now for Shotaro Usui. Who has a chance to help his cause. Doing the pitching today as he takes strike 1. Another strike to make it 0-2. Ball high. Make it 1-2. Now another strikeout for Jakub Izold to get out of the inning. Now batting for Apollo Bratislava in the top half of inning number 3 is Adam Zacko. For the first time in this game, he gets to face Shotaro Usui. Takes ball 1. The count is even. Apollo only has 1 hit in this game so far. And the Indians have 5, but have scored only once against Jakub Ižolt. Now Adam grounds one through into center field for a hit. Number 9 hitter comes through. Great job on this pitch from Shotaro Usui. And now Adam Zacko gets on base for Martin Brunegraf. Lineup turns over. And obviously Adam is a threat to steal, so we'll be watching him closely. Martin takes ball 1. Now a throw over to first base, but Adam is back safely. Now a big swing and miss. Another good swing, chasing the ball high by Martin Brunegraf. Now the runner is going towards second base, and it's a stolen base for Adam Zacko, who is now in scoring position with nobody out. One and two the count, and Adam needs to get back. Snap throw to second. Pickoff throw is late as Adam dives for the bag. This one is fouled off. Still battling is the leadoff hitter Martin Brunegraf, and now he strikes out, but the ball gets away, and it will be a wild pitch, but on a strikeout Martin Brunegraf is able to reach base, and Adam Zacko also moves up a base to third. Runners at the corners now for Apollo. And Michal Noga now has a chance to drive in and run. Still nobody out. So runners on first and third for Michal Noga. He takes a look at ball 1. Martin Brunegraf needs to get back, but he's at first base safely. ball high to Michal Noga to make it 2-0. Adam Zlatko at third. And a swing and miss by Michal Noga. Make it 2-1. Still Usui working on the mound. Top of the third inning. And he fires in for a ball. Ball 3. Good hitters count for Noga, who looks at ball 4. Bases will be loaded with nobody out. Bases are loaded for Alexander Václavík, who bats against Shotaro Usui and takes ball 1 high. Adam Zacko started things with a single in this inning. And now a low cold strike by the home plate umpire. It was not the best call to make, at least for the home team. Now it's inside for ball 2. And now he should get something good to hit, with the count being 2-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Breaking ball. That is out of the strike zone. 3-1. Now Usui needs to find the strike zone if he wants to avoid allowing the first run. And he does not. So the run scores, it's tied at 1-1. As Usui walks in run, an RBI base on balls for Alexander Václavík to make it 1 run apiece. Still nobody out, obviously, for Matej Rudohradský, who will now bat. Apollo can build the lead here. First pitch is a ball by Usui. Too low. Now a strike is taken on the outside edge to make it even. So he has looked comfortable in the first 2 innings, but in the third he's had some trouble. Now Matej hits one in the air into right field. The ball drops and out of play. still good chance for Apollo. Nobody out. Runners will get back. Shotarusui gets set and throws the ball inside. 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still bases loaded, nobody out. And a ball in the dirt. It's blocked by the catcher. Kruno Gojkovic to make it full. Good at bat by Matej Rudohradský. Payoff pitch coming up, bases loaded, nobody out. And a good swing by Rudohradský to protect the plate as he fouls it off. Long at bat by Rudohradský, and Usui is running out of energy. Another foul ball. This time a grounder down the third baseline. The bases are still loaded for the catcher of Apollo Bratislava. Another payoff pitch coming up, and it's ball high. An RBI, base on balls. Great at bat by Rudohradský to make it 2-1 Apollo. It was a sidearm delivery this time. And the ball high, which now extends the inning. Still with nobody out to Tony Barreto, who now gets a chance to bat. With bases loaded. He takes strike 1. And now Tony hits a grounder. The force out is made at home plate, and the double play is completed at first base. So 2 outs all of a sudden on this ground ball by Tony Barreto. Was running towards first, but did not get there in time. So after Tony, it's Michal Ešmír. He still has 2 runners on, and in scoring position, his team leading 2-1. Now, ball hit high and out of play. 0-2. Two runners in scoring position for Ešmír with Usui. Now has a chance to get out of the inning. It's a ball inside. And this time it's a called strike 3 from Shotarusui, but Apollo was able to score 2, and they now lead 2-1. Jakub Ižolt is back on the mound for Apollo Bratislava, who lead 2-1 against Dornbirn Indians in Game 2 of Federation Cup for both teams. Apollo scored 2 on the bases loaded walks. So far there have only been bases loaded walks as far as the scoring goes. Now a swing and miss. Jakub Ižolt has settled in. Left-hander now faces Graham Luthor. As he takes ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now a walk issued by Jakub Ižolt to Graham Luthor, who now gives it up for Chris Squires, who will bat. Batting fourth, Chris Squires. He now gets a chance to hit with the runner on, shows bunt, but takes it back. Still, it's a called strike. Squires waits, and he hits one in the air. Tough play for Brunegraf, but he's able to make it, and the throw over back to first is not in time. So only 1 out. Still a nice play by Martin Brunegraf at second base. 1 out is recorded. And now Gojkovic is coming into bat. Ball in the dirt, and the runner advances to second base without a throw. The ball deflected off the umpire. Back in play, and it will go down as a wild pitch probably. So, runner in scoring position, being Graham Luthor. Now a bunt attempt, and another good one. Without a play, the runner will be safe. Without the throw from Matej Kerlec, the shortstop. Another bunt hit by Kruno Gojkovic this time. Runners are at the corners. So 1 out. Runners at the corners for Marcel Tyner, who takes strike 1. And now he hits one in the air. Up to the right fielder, who drops the ball. The catch is not made. A mistake from Apollo, and the runners will go further as one of them scores. A mistake in right field now will cost Apollo Bratislava. It's tied 2-2. So it will be an error perhaps, which gets the Indians in the corners once again, with only 1 out. it looks as though we'll have a change. Still runners at the corners with only one out in a tight ball game. Now a hard hit ball towards right field, and it will be an RBI single. Again, the runner goes from first to third. Indians lead 3-2. So an error proves costly in the right field. This time there was not a chance to make the play in right on a single, which extends the inning for Marcel Jäger, who is now coming into bat against a lefty. Already 2 runs have crossed the plate in this inning. Now 1-1 to Marcel Jäger, who bats from the left side. Now he takes strike 2. Jakobi Zsolt needs to get out of this jam. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now a swing and miss. This matchup works in favor of Jakobi Zsolt. On the mound, he takes advantage with a strikeout for the second out. And now Apollo needs just 1 to get into the 4th inning. Swing and miss to start things off. And now ball is grounded, foul down the 3rd baseline. Jochen Pfister battling Jakobi Zsolt. He's 0-2 down. Apollo needs just 1 strike to get it out of the inning. And they got it. Strikeout for Jakobi Zsolt to keep it at 2-3. Top of inning number 4. Batting for Apollo is Matej Karlec. Still facing the same pitcher, Shotaro Usui. He takes ball 1. Matej Karlec still waiting for his first hit of this game. Now he swings and misses. Another swing and miss to make it 1-2. And this time he puts a bat on the ball and he will be safe at first. Hard hit grounder could not be fielded properly at shortstop. So the runner is on base. Apollo is trailing by a run. Now they have a chance to advance him. Batting for the home team now is Martin Gietzi, number 98. He's playing in the right field. After he replaced Matúš Repasky, who perhaps got injured earlier in the game. So Martin Gietzi bats for him. Now he takes a strike. Throw over to first, where the runner is safe. Now ball high to make it 2-1. So far, nothing happening at first base. Maybe Matej Karlec will be on the move. 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 runner is on. Shotaro Usui in trouble once again. Now foul ball to make it full. A swing and miss for a strikeout for Shotaro Usui, who picks up a K on the swing and miss by Martin Gietzi. He now gives it up to Adam Zacko with 1 out and the runner on first base. Adam takes strike 1 high. Now a throw over back to first, where the runner is safe. Apollo trailing by a run. Adam shows bunt, Vadi takes it back for a ball. single for Adam Zacko makes it 2 runners on for Apollo with only 1 out. Second hit of the day for number 9 hitter in Apollo's batting order. This time he finds the hole in the infield on the left side. So 2 for 2 is Adam Zacko. Meanwhile, Martin Brunengraf is coming into bat with 2 runners on, with only 1 out against Usui. He takes ball 1 way up high. Now a nice breaking ball by Usui in for a strike. Tough pitch to hit. The count is even. Still only 1 out. Now Martin shows bunt, and it's popped up behind home plate. So the count will be 1-2. Swing and miss. Strikeout by Martin Brunengraf, who goes down back into the dugout. Out number 2. And now Michal Noga comes into bat with 2 outs. He takes ball 1. Now a strike on the inside corner. Make it even. Still 2 runners on for Apollo. But Noga needs to put the ball in play to possibly even this ball game. This one is way inside for ball 2. Well, nobody was covering second base, so just a fake throw. Good hitters count for Michal Noga. 2-1. He takes fastball inside. So now 3-1 to number 2 hitter in the Apollo lineup. Swing and miss in a hitter's count, fastball count. Michal Noga now in a full count. And strike 3 is called. Usui gets a strikeout looking to end the threat from Apollo Bratislava. Leadoff hitter for the Indians, Ferdinand Obed, now faces Jakub Ižolt for the third time in this game. Indians leading Apollo 3-2. Now Ižolt finds the strike zone. On a breaking ball. And strike 2. On a fastball. To make it 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ferdinand Obed. Lefty on lefty matchup. So far he's been strong against lefties. Jakub Ižolt, and now he issues a ball. The count is even at 2-2. And this ball is driven into right field. And it's hit well, and it's in for a double. Good contact by Ferdinand Obed, who doubles to lead off inning number 4 on offense for the Indians. So a ground rule double for the Indians. Still debate as to whether the play was made in right field, as Graham Luthor now chats with the umpire. He's the playing manager of Indians. We'll take a look at it one more time. It's hard to tell from this angle whether it was stuck in the fence. It was probably the case. That's why it was ruled an automatic double. Nevertheless, Shotaro Usui now battles with Jakubi Zsolt with runner in scoring position, and he's down on one. He punts his way on now, and he's tagged out at first base. He advances the runner to third. So one out, a sacrifice by Shotaro Usui, who did well to avoid the tag at first, but still the first baseman was able to tag at the last moment. So now Graham Luthor batting for the Indians, and he swings at one, sends it deep into right field where the catch is made, but the runner tags from third. It's a sacrifice fly for the Indians to make it 4-2. Two outs for Apollo, and Chris Squires will bat with bases empty. Martin Gietzi made the catch in right field, but it was too deep for the throw to come to home plate in time. So another lead, another run is scored by the Indians to make it 4-2. Jakubi Zsolt starts Chris Squires with a strike. And now a close call, and rule the ball. Huge swing by Chris Squires, comes up empty. And now a strikeout for Jakubi Zsolt to end the inning. Apollo trailing by 2. Alexander Václavík now batting for Apollo. The top half of inning number 5. Apollo trailing Indians 2-4. Shotaro Usui still on the mound for the Indians. And now he fires in ball inside to make it 2-0. Alexander Václavík batting third in the lineup. As he hits with bases empty and he takes ball 3. Four-pitch walk by Shotaro Usui. Base on balls. Courtesy of Alexander Václavík, who now is relying on Matěj Rudohradský, the cleanup hitter in the lineup of Apollo Bratislava. Matěj worked the bases loaded walk to get one of the RBIs in this game for the home team. Now he bats with a runner on first and nobody out. And he hits one way up in the air, but foul. And now a swing and miss as Matěj goes back into the dugout on a strikeout. So now Tony Barreto comes to the plate. So far he's yet to reach base here in this game. He'll be hoping for better luck this time, facing Shotaro Usui here in the 5th. Swing and foul ball behind home plate. One out, runner on for Apollo. And now this one is swung on and popped way up in the air, and an easy play is made by the third baseman Marcel Tyner for out number 2. Michal Ešmír is coming into bat for Apollo Bratislava. So after a leadoff walk, Usui gets 2 quick outs. Michal Ešmír bats with Alexander Václavík on first base. And on a throw over back to first. The runner is back safely. Now Usui fires a ball in the dirt. Now ball 2. Good take by Michal Ešmír. Was waiting for his first hit of this game. This one is in for a strike. Michal wanted to swing at it, but he thought twice about it as he checked it. Either way, it's strike 1. Another throw over. This time it's a ball, so 3-1 to Michal Schmír. And now he swings and fouls it off of himself to make it full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Two outs in this part of the game. And a full count to Michal Schmír. Now Usui gets a strikeout. Michal Schmír goes down swinging to end the inning. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, Dornbirn Indians are leading Apollo Bratislava 4-2. Now batting for them is Kruno Gojkovic as he takes a swing at one into the opposite field, but in right field the play is made by Martin Gietzi for out number 1. Good play on defense. And now Marcel Tyner will bat for the hosts, or rather for the visiting team. He bats 6th in the lineup. And he's down 0-2 after this check swing and a foul ball. So Jakub Ižolt in a favorable position, head in account. And he gets a strikeout for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Apollo here in the 5th. now Moritz Riedman coming into bat. Number 21 for the Indians. He takes ball one outside. This is also wide. This one is grounded, foul down the third baseline to make it 2-1. And a swing and miss to make it even. This one is outside for a ball. Full count. It was close. Could have been called strike 3. Instead, the count is full. Payoff pitch coming up. And it's fouled off behind home plate. Now it's a strikeout for Jakubi Žolt. 1-2-3 inning for Apollo. New pitcher is on the mound for the Indians, Maximilian Luger. who replaces Shotaro Usui. First batter he faces is going to be Matej Škerlec. In the top of the sixth, Škerlec lifts one out to center field. Squires has it in his glove for out number one. Good start for Luger. And now a pinch hitter on Apollo Bratislava as Jakub Horáček gets in the game instead of Martin Gietzi. So Jakub gets to bat against Maximilian Luger for the first time in this game. Top of the sixth inning. Apollo trailing by 2. Ball 1 by Luger. And this one is also in for ball. So far, good job coming in as a pinch hitter by Jakub Horáček. As he takes ball 3 from Luger. Right-hander now behind in the count. 3-0. And a ball low in the dirt. Ball 4. A walk issued out of the bullpen to Jakub Horáček. And now Adam Zacko is coming into bat. He's got 2 hits already, both against Shotaro Usui. Now he faces Luger. 1 out, runner on. Ball high. Another ball, so 6 straight have missed the strike zone from Maximilian Luger. Now he finds the strike zone. 2-1. Adam was taking until he saw a strike. Now he will watch another one, sail in for a strike to make it even at 2-2. Jakub Horáček is still on first base. He gets a decent lead, but Luger is focused on the hitter as Adam Zacko swings and fouls it off. This one is too high. The count is full. Now a ground ball driven, also foul by the number 9 hitter on Apollo Bratislava. 1 out, runner on, full count. Now this pitch is swung on at by Adam Zacko and it goes out of play in foul territory. Another payoff pitch coming up. Good battle by Adam Zacko. And he was taking, and he took strike 3 called on the outside edge. It looked high, but it was ruled a strike and a strikeout for Maximilian Luger. The pitcher's pitch and the second out. Strike 1 to Martin Brunegraf. The lineup turns over to the leadoff hitter on the home side. So far, Maximilian Luger was able to get 2 outs, relieving Shotaro Usui. Now breaking ball, the ball deflects off the ground, and in scoring position is Jakub Horáček. He advances on a wild pitch. He got in just in time, ahead of the throw. Count is even, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Jakub Horáček still on second base as Luger deals, and he hits a ball to make it 2-1. Good eye by Martin Brunegraf, who now bats with a favorable count. 2 balls, 1 strike. He should get something good to hit from Maximilian Luger. He is waiting for the first base hit of this game, as he was hitless against Shotaro Usui. Now he swings and fouls it off. It was too low. Now it's even, 2-2. And Martin did well to check his swing to make it full. Payoff pitch coming up. And this one is called for strike 3. Good pitch by Maximilian Luger for a strikeout to end the threat. Now Marcel Jäger coming into bat for Indians, who lead Apollo Bratislava 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Still facing the same pitcher, Jakub Ižolt. Marcel Jäger is waiting for his first hit of this game. He now lifts one up in the air in left field, and it goes foul. It drops in foul territory. No balls, 2 strikes to Marcel Jäger. Swing and miss, strikeout for Jakub Ižolt. And it's the 3rd time he struck out. It's not an easy matchup for lefty to face the same-handed pitcher, and now it proves right. So 1 out for Apollo. Jakub Ižolt starts another hitter off with swinging, strike 1. Strike 2. Apollo needs to work quickly. Jakub Ižolt is in the windup and he picks up a strikeout. So the second one in the inning for the pitcher of the home team. He now faces Ferdinand Obed with a double in his last at bat. Another lefty on lefty matchup. Leadoff hitter for the Indians, Ferdinand Obed. He takes ball 1 inside. Now he settles and waits for a pitch, which is low for a ball. Waiting on deck is Shotaro Usui. And now ball 3 to Ferdinand Obed. So after 2 punch outs, a chance to get a base runner for the Indians here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's a cold strike. Three and 1. Another one drops in for a strike. Now the count is full. So coming back into this at bat is Jakub Ižolt, the left-hander. This one is too high for ball 4 as Obed works a walk. Shotaro Usui now coming to bat. With 2 outs and a runner on. As he waits for the first offering from Jakub Ižolt. Big swing and miss by Usui. Now ball is struck into center field, where the play is not made. A run will score on the play. It will be an RBI triple for Shotaro Usui. So walk, the 2-out walk proves costly as Shotaro Usui drives in his teammate Ferdinand Obet to make it 5-2 Dornbirn Indians. An RBI triple by Usui. Now batting is Graham Luthor. And he hits one way up in the air. It's playable. And out number 3 is made. So 1 run scores. Indians lead 5-2. Michal Noga looks at ball 1 from Maximilian Luger to start the inning number 7. Apollo Bratislava trailing 2-5. Dornbirn Indians looking to get their second win of this Federation Cup tournament against the home team. Now a swing and miss by Michal Noga. Another one on the offering from Luger to make it even at 2. Now the count is full. Ball inside. Mistaken. Apollo needs base runners if they want to do anything about this game, and now they get a lead-off man on in Michal Noga, who takes a walk. Alexander Václavík now in the batter's box for the home team. He looks at ball 1 from Luger. Now he takes strike 1 to make it even. slider outside. Good hitters count for Alexander Václavík, batting third in the order. Waiting for his chance behind him is Matej Rudohradský. And now Luger bounces one off the dirt. And the runner will get to second base. Michal Noga advances on a wild pitch. Now a chat over at the mound between Graham Luthor and the umpires. So after the delay, Alexander Václavík takes the walk. The visiting team were not happy with the quality of the mount. They had it rearranged. They brought in some dirt to fix it, but it did not work. As the Indians now inherit two runners on base for Matej Rudohradský. Still nobody out. Now Maximilian Luger seems to be happy with the mount, so he can work on the cleanup hitter on Apollo Bratislava's lineup. As he takes ball one. And now a hard hit liner and a double play. The ball is caught on line for out number one, and the second out is played at second base. So an unfortunate moment for the Indians, but a good call on second base. That runner is out. Now Tony Barreto lifts one, and it's deep and foul. Down the left field line. It could have been a two-run home run. Instead, it's just a long foul ball. It did not miss by much. You can see it here. Almost by Tony Barreto. He's got enough distance, but it's only a long foul ball. Tony Barreto getting cheers from the home crowd as he's behind in the count. 0-2 with two outs. Top of the seventh. And now Luger steps off. This one is outside for a ball. Tony waits on a 1-2 pitch. He lifts it into the outfield, where Chris Squires takes it in center for out number 3. are heading into the bottom of the 7th inning with Apollo Bratislava still trailing 2-5. Making the pictures from this game is Pavel Teslík, who is tracking Apollo for a long time. He's also got his own bat brand, and some of the players are using it right now. It's called the Yaya Baseball. So, Jaro Kosna is now the new pitcher. Chris Squires is now out, number 1. So Jaroslav Kosna gets a ground out to start his outing. Bottom of the 7th inning. Now batting for the Indians is Kruno Gojkovic, facing Jaroslav Kosna with 1 out and base is empty. Bottom of the 7th inning. Gojkovic takes a look at ball 1. Now a foul ball behind home plate. The count is 1-2. Still Apollo is trailing by 3 runs. Now Jaroslav Kosna deals and hits one in the dirt for a ball. So a good hitters count for Gojkovic. And still not able to find the strike zone is Jaroslav Kosna. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now a long foul ball behind home plate to make it full. Payoff pitch coming up. And the ball is driven deep into the outfield, where a sliding stop is made. Great play in center field by Adam Zacko. It's off to him. Second out of the inning. Great play after a long run by Adam Zacko. He makes a sliding stop to keep the runner from advancing, possibly to third base. So the second out for Jaroslav Kosna. And he now faces another hitter, Marcel Tyner. He starts him off with the ball. And now he gets even after a foul ball. The count is 1-1, 2 outs, base is empty for Tyner, who takes ball 2. In the dirt. Both teams have used 2 pitchers so far. Jaroslav Kosna relieving Jakub Ižolt, and on the other side, Shotaro Usui was replaced by Maximilian Luger. Now 2-2 is the count to Tyner, who takes swing, and the ball is batted foul. The count stays 2-2. Jaroslav Kosna gets a chance to get out of the inning on the next pitch, but it's fouled off once again behind home plate. And he takes it for a ball to make it full. Three balls and two strikes to Marcel Tyner. This one is outside for ball four. A walk issued by Jaroslav Kosna. And he will now face another hitter with two outs. Moritz Riedman, the right-handed hitter, coming to the plate with his team leading by 3. Good pitch by Kosna for strike 1, right over the heart of the plate, where it broke, and the batter left his bat on his shoulder. Now a ball high and outside. Swing and miss by Riedman to make it 1-2. Great breaking ball for a strikeout. Looking out number 3. Michal Eschmir stands in the batter's box facing Maximilian Luger in the top of inning number 8. Bases are empty. Apollo needs at least 3 runs to even the game. Strike 2 called, or rather strike 1 to Michal Eschmir. He's waiting to get on base in this game. Now he will. The ball is driven fair down the right field line. And it will be a double for Michal Eschmir. So finally some life for Apollo Bratislava, who now have a runner in scoring position for Matej Škerlec. He swings at the first pitch, he comes up empty as Maximilian Luger gets strike 1. In scoring position is Michal Eschmir with nobody out. Another swing and miss. Now he takes the ball and the runner will hold at second base. Good block by the catcher, Bruno Gojkovic. Luger still ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now it's driven into the outfield and it drops for a hit. Runner goes from second to third as Michal Eschmir advances. Single by Matej Škerlec. Still nobody out. Runners now at the corners for Apollo Bratislava with nobody out. And it looks as though we are going to have a pitching change. So Kruno Gojkovic now takes over on the mound for Indians, and he inherits a tough spot after Maximilian Luger, as two runners are on for Apollo Bratislava. They are at the corners with nobody out. Jakub Horacek batting. And he takes a look at ball two. Or no, it's called a strike. A questionable call. It was definitely low. We have seen from this angle that it was ruled a strike nevertheless. And now Jakub Horacek swings and bats it foul to make it 1-2. So the call going Dornbirn's way could be a big one for the rest of this at bat, as Kruno Gojkovic now is ahead in the count as he fires in a fastball way up high. Now Jakub Horacek singles and brings home a run. And scoring is Michal Ešmír from third base. Good at bat by Jakub Horacek. RBI single to make it 3-5 from the point of view of the home team. Good at bat by Horacek, who singles into left field. Cut the lead to 2. Adam Zacko now getting ready to bat. He's been great so far in this game, both offensively and defensively. Still nobody out. 2 runners on for him. Top of the 8th inning. He shows bunt. And the strike is called. And 1. Now a fake pickoff to second base to keep close tabs on the runner there. This one is in the dirt for a ball. So 1-1. Adam Zacko, who now bunts, and it's a good bunt. Still, the play is made at first base. Sacrifice by Adam Zacko for the prize of 1 out. Both runners advance and get into scoring position. And now Martin Brunegraf will bat with a chance to even this game. Apollo needs 1 big hit to tie it. Brunegraf against Gojkovic with 1 out and runners in scoring position at second and third. Bruno hits 1 out to right field, and it's foul. It was sliced down the right field line and a couple of meters off the line in foul territory. Still, only 1 strike. This is strike number 2 on the outside edge. Another close call. Goes towards the Indians. No balls and 2 strikes. But he takes strike 3 on the outside corner. Strikeout for Bruno Gojkovic. Not the best of calls, maybe. On the outside edge of the strike zone. For 2 outs. Big moment in this game with Michal Noga coming to bat. Still 2 runners in scoring position for Apollo with 2 outs. And Gojkovic misses with pitch number 1. Still holding on to a narrow lead are the Indians. Now Michal Noga takes ball 2 from Gojkovic. Now a strike on the inside edge. 2-1. This one is below the strike zone for a ball to make it 3-1. Michal Noga will have a good pitch to hit, perhaps. Fastball count. He fouls it off. The count is full. The most important pitch of this game so far coming up. Payoff from Bruno Gojkovic. Michal Noga ready, and he takes ball 4. Bases will be loaded for Alexander Václavík. Still 2 outs. Only a 2-run deficit. Big moment in this game as Alexander Václavík comes into bat with 2 outs and bases loaded, and the ball is in the dirt in front of him. European Baseball Federation Cup, Day 2, Game 2 for both of these teams. Both of them were victorious yesterday. Now Indians lead 5-3. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now a swing and miss by Václavík to make it 1-1. An experienced player, Alexander Václavík, batting 3rd in the order. Now facing a tough situation, he takes strike 2 to make it 1-2. He needs to protect now. Now Alexander Václavík lines one towards the second baseman, who catches the ball to end the inning and end the threat. Jaroslav Kostna is still on the mound for Apollo Bratislava in the bottom half of inning number 8. He's facing number 64 for the Indians. Michael Jäger is now batting for the Indians, and he now takes a swing and lifts the ball out to center field, where the play is made easily by Adam Zacko for out number 1. Now a ground ball to the third baseman Michal Ešmír, who could not pick the ball up cleanly. So the runner is on for the Indians with 1 out. And now the lineup flips over to the leadoff man, Ferdinand Obet. One out, runner on. Bottom of inning number 8. Jaroslav Kostna starts him with strike 1. Now a hard hit ball towards right field, and it drops in front of Jakub Horacek, and the runner goes from first to third for the Indians, who now have a chance to score and add to their lead, with Shotaro Usui coming to bat. He will have runners at the corners with 1 out. So Shotaro Usui now coming to bat, and he gets out of the way on this pitch, but the runner advances on the second without a throw. 2 runners now in scoring position for the Indians. Still only 1 out, and a ball 1 to Shotaro Usui. And he now lifts one in the air, and it goes foul. A late swing by Shotaro Usui. And another one to make it 1 and 2. Getting ready on deck is Graham Luthor. His teammate is behind in the count, 1 and 2. Ball high to make it even. Swing and miss. Huge strikeout. To get the runner, to get the batter out. As Usui goes down swinging. So, 2 outs. And the chat with Jaroslav Kosna ahead of the next batter. So a decision is made by Martin Brunegraf to put the runner on at first base on an intentional walk. And Jaroslav Kosna will face Chris Squires on the bases loaded. Force an any base set up. 2 outs. 3 runners on for Chris Squires, who faces Jaroslav Kosna. And he takes strike 1. This time it's just outside. Close call to make it 1-1. And ball 2. Again, it's outside by Jaroslav Kosna. And he needs to get back into the strike zone. This is a ball way up high to make it 3-1. So on the next pitch might be where the lead gets bigger. It does not. The count is full. Strike is called on the outside edge. Bases are loaded with 2 outs and a payoff pitch coming up. And Squires swings and misses. Jaroslav Kosna gets a strikeout. Into the 9th inning we go. Top of the ninth inning, beginning with Matej Rudohradsky at the plate, facing Kruno Gojkovic. The Indians need only 3 outs to get the victory. They escaped bases loaded last time around, but they could not add more runs to their lead. Still, Apollo is in this game, but now Rudohradsky is behind the account, and he hits one out to the second baseman, who makes a nice play over the head. It was a tough running play for out number 1. Not an easy catch at all by Riedman, but he made it. So 1 out, base is empty for Tony Barreto. As he swings at the first pitch, sends it into center field for an out, number 2 to Chris Squires. So 2 quick outs in the top of the ninth, and now Indians need only 1 more, with Michal Ešmír as the only hope for the home team in this game. He takes ball 1. So after a timeout, as the ball hit the umpire, we are ready to continue. No balls and 1 strike, or a ball and no strikes. Now it's 2 balls for Michal Ešmír, who needs to get on base somehow for the next hitter to have a chance. Now it's ball 3. So Kruno Gojkovic fires in 3 straight balls. And the bases are now no longer empty, as Michal Ešmír gets on first on base on balls, and he extends the inning to Matej Škerlec, number 7, playing shortstop. He is now the only hope for his team. He takes a huge swing and miss. Kruno Gojkovic still in a good spot with 2 outs, runner on first. And now the ball is sliced foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Only 1 strike away are the Indians from getting the second win of this tournament. This one is outside for a ball. The count is 1-2, 2 outs. Michal Ešmír at first. Apollo trailing by 2. Another good take by Škerlec. Now a throw over. It goes into foul territory, but Michal Ešmír is going nowhere at first base. Good battle by Matej Škerlec to keep the at-bat going. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 strike away are the Indians from getting the win. This one is also taken in for a ball. The count is full. And ball 4. Good and bad by Matej Škerlec, who works walk. And now a visit to the pitcher. So a pitching change is made by the Indians with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. And Chris Squires coming into the game from center field onto the mound. Facing Jakub Horáček. Still the Indians need just 1 out. Swing and miss. Strike 1. Chris Squires came in to close this one out. With his team only needing 1 more out to get the second win of the Federation Cup. Another pitch is in for a ball this time, so the count is even. Timeout by Jakub Horáček. There is a lot of space on third base side. Now a big swing and miss by Jakub Horáček, and he will need to protect. Indians only need 1 more strike. And now he got a piece of it, so Jakub Horáček stays alive. Foul ball behind home plate. One and two pitch coming up from Chris Squires. And he takes a timeout as well. And now he's ready to go. Two-runner zone for Jakub Horáček, who takes a ball to make it even at 2. Squires gets set, and he fires, only just got a piece of it. Was Jakub Horáček. Apollo stays alive by a couple of millimeters. It was a very thin slice by Jakub Horáček to stay alive. So another 2-2 pitch coming up. And a ball high. Good battle by the outfielder on Apollo Bratislava's lineup to make it full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming up, the biggest yet. And the ball is hit foul. Only just by the first baseman. Good contact by Jakub Horáček, but driven foul down the right field line. Dramatic moments here in Bratislava, with the home team being down by 2. Squires makes him to ground the ball out to the second baseman, who makes an errant throw. 1 run will score, and Jakub Horáček is on second. Huge error on second base. Apollo Bratislava is back to within 1. So, out of being almost down, Apollo Bratislava scores 1 run, and they now rely on the pinch hitter Tomáš Borároš to give them the lead, as they now trail only by 1. 2 runners are in scoring position. For Borároš, he takes a swing and misses. So now Squires again only needs 1 more strike to secure the victory. After an error cost Indians a run, and now a strikeout to end it all. Squires keeps his nerve and ends the game, which ends up in 5-4 victory for the Indians over Apollo Bratislava. We will be back again tomorrow.